Hey guys, welcome back to Asian Sound Under. I'm with Ray and Hal. Ray's a current Immortal player and Hal is an ex-Immortal player. And I'm the only filthy casual here. We're going to check out True Sight Insight, the Internationals 2018 finals.
This is a recent one that just came out a few weeks ago.
I think Valve's the only company that does something like this. They don't do one for League of Legends, I'm pretty sure.
No.
Not yet, maybe.
Not yet.
Yeah.
The best and worst in you. You just can't predict what's going to happen. You try to look at everything as pieces and pawns. You try to look at it as simply the game. Who ended up winning the mental warfare always wins. That's how you win.
So this one, LGD came in as the juggernauts. Like, nothing could beat them before they entered the tier.
They were the kings, yeah.
No games were even close to for them. So their confidence was massive.
We've all seen the normal Insight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the previous came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a new one, yeah. Because it got little facts and stuff.
Do you think it's still going to be pretty even? When you look across the winner bracket, I feel like LGD at the best were better, and I would consider them the favorites based on that.
The crowd is driving one. They're chanting LGD. They're chanting the Chapel line. They're a team that wants it.
So yeah, LGD being 2-0ing every single team before this.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
And the thing with Chinese race, I'm Chinese, right? They get really confident, but they buckle really hard under pressure.
When they make one mistake,
when you win every single game before this, the first loss, it topples them straight away. Like they're mentally, because Dota is more mental as well. When you start tilting, it's like playing poker as well. Your eyes you start not seeing clearly, you start making wrong judgments, and that's when you lose.
It's hard for them to come back as opposed to a European team. They like thrive when they come back.
Yeah. So before this, all Chinese teams, every single grand final, they lose because they get toppled. Like they lose in an unexpected way, and then they lose their footing, and then they lose. But theoretically, everything else they're stronger than other teams. Like their team fight, their farming, their structure, their discipline, everything's stronger. But just one thing happens, they start getting tilted or scared, and that's it. They lose the next few games.
Chinese teams are very structured. They like have a coach that tell them, step by step, this is the formula to win, and anything outside of that, they just like Hal said, buckle under pressure.
Dude, you should get these pants. They're basically sweatpants. People think it's jeans, but it's not. Yeah, dude, it's so elastic. It's like basically.
Like the way they talk, you can tell they're just full nerds, right? They devoted their whole life to playing this game. And the way Chinese do it, like it's like military camp. Like if you go to China, you look at like people training for badminton or table tennis. It's just small kids like training one thing. They do the same thing in China for Dota.
For Dota.
Yeah, in the game houses.
I mean, now No-Tail's got like a massive mansion for the next generation, man.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, it's hard to film True Sight because wireless mics, all the cameras.
And the thing is, every team could win, so from the very start they have to have a camera crew tell every team just in case they win and they want to make that material.
His win rate was 75%.
yeah, he's king of Bin in China.
Sorry.
All good.
Okay.
And the cameras and stuff, I promise that 30 seconds in, I'll forget about it, it's gonna be gone. Don't think about it.
You've seen the previous one, you know how the team dynamic is in OG and how it all came together, or?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I'm ready to win. I'm ready for anything. I'm ready to get smashed 3-0. If they fucking start smashing us, we smash back. We give it our best. Some ass vector, some top class monkeys, or whatever, anything, It's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's good attitude.
I'm proud to be here with you guys, and I'm
All about friendship and teamwork.
Yeah.
OG's motto before was the power of friendship.
It still is, wouldn't it?
It still is. But it's a totally different team comp now.
Yeah.
Vying for the aegis of champions.
So you can tell from the body language.
How different the team two
Yeah,
teams
the
are.
LGD is a bit more uptight. OG just walks with like gangsters.
Casual.
Yeah. And they do it to try to intimidate their opponents as well. Because it's a mind game. Like when you get to the grand final, both teams are actually very similar in skill. It's just whoever has the upper mental edge.
And that's why OG is also known for tilting other teams. They'll purposely taunt them and throw them off.
Chat wheels.
I remember this final. I booked at a holiday house with my mates and we just stayed up and watched it. And this was the best.
The timing is so weird for this. Is you struggle to stay awake.
It was like 4 or 5 a.m. or something.
Yeah.
And I put money on OG, man. That was the best.
Yeah, I had to put money on LGD because as a Chinese,
True China man. True China man.
In hindsight, this betrayal sounded really good to me. And the odds at that time was really good in OG's favour. Like OG odds was like 2 point something or 3 point something. Yeah.
ABC fucking kid shows. Now
He's talking about ABC back in Australia.
So Anna's from Melbourne. And I actually saw him a few times when he was in Melbourne. He only used to only spam Tinker. Did you ever versus him? He only plays Tinker and Storm just to rank up. And he used to do that just to sell accounts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He'll get account really high, sell it, get account really high.
Good old Anna Banana.
I used to match into him in mid, and he always picks Tinker, so I know to pick. Back then, Scarwrath countered Tinker.
Yeah.
So I just pick Scarwrath and just wait for him mid, and every time I just kill him. He'll still win every time. No matter how many times you kill him,
It's just right. It's just so
he
good.
has such an efficient farming style, you can never just out farm him, and then eventually he just has 6 items and just kills your whole team.
后期音太不够大，我不打右打。Give me 3 and main stage, man. Tobias got his monkey like this. Treat everybody the same.
Happens when I
Yes, that's what happens when they rush.
Then I remember prior to this grand final, like every OG game was pretty epic when they beat
They
the other
had a
teams.
lot of comebacks from memory. Like they were getting smashed. This tournament they were getting smashed, and they'll just win one fight and then just turn the whole. And they were on like the main games as well. Even some of these games coming up. It was just amazing to watch that. I just remember literally screaming in my room when they killed that one hero. You know, oh man, can't wait to see it again.
Why Dota is so exciting? It's all about momentum. Like you could be leading double their other team's net worth, but one team fight you swing momentum, and that's it. Like LGD always starts off really consistently well. Like they win every lane.
Very strong. Very strong. There we go.
LGD is heavily outmaneuvering OG right now. They're splitting them up all over the place. They're making plays on each of the lanes, so it's forcing OG to react, and then it's making Ana very, very weak in this laning phase, unable to really find a place for him to actually catch back up.
Oh, he died in every lane. Didn't he?
So he gets Ana. His signature is like what I remember. Ana, he gets raped in lane for the first 10-20 minutes all the time. The enemy team will follow him around, killing him, but then he'll outfarm the whole enemy team still.
Definitely worth it. That tower is the most important tower to defend, especially when you're playing with the Spectre lineup.
So that comment, keeping mid tower standing is the most important thing right now in the current Dota meta, because it helps you maintain map control, because whatever happens, mid tower is the easiest to get to and bring reinforcements.
Just rush and look at me.
I'll stop the storm when it comes in.
Storm will sit behind. Get ready. He's gonna try to jump. I'm gonna do this. Cancel it. I got double behind.
The reaction time to get the stun off on the storm.
100 milliseconds.
Look at his face.
You can't believe it. Like it's because in pubs, like they used to doing this in pubs and getting away with it every time.
Yeah.
Keep it out alive! The Winters goes holding by the attacks off the chalice and charges on fire!
Or the high ground miss.
Yeah.
This fight, this was epic. This is.
Sometimes Dota's so nuanced. That high ground miss potentially just turned the whole game. Because if you got that kill, a lot of butterfly effect, a lot of things would have went differently after that. So they start getting really fucking scared of the spec after this.
Straight away ban him, man. They don't want to deal with it.
This M's trying to think of one side.
So this happened in a few TIs, but the Chinese teams, they're like, oh shit, we got smashed by Spec, for example, right? They're like, we're going to ban it. And they do it for 2 or 3 games. After that, they forget about it somehow, and they don't ban it, then they lose 2 in a row and lose the whole series. That happens all the time with Chinese teams. I'm just screaming because most of the times I bet on the Chinese teams, right? I'm screaming at them, saying, just ban your fucking hero that you can't beat, guys.
Talking from experience.
Yeah.
真早搞对不对？
哎呀，他路子太多了，他什么大顺都认不得。
我说了就是要不然要不然我
The thing is, they're calling it cheese strat, right? But because they play in the China servers, Southeast Asia servers, but that strat's actually not cheese because they come from Europe and America servers, and the meta there's different.
Yeah.
So this tree is actually it's picked a lot more there. So, but they're not used to it because they're used to playing against other teams that don't pick tree in the China region.
A lot of heroes, the Enchantress, Tree, and the tanky Spectre, man. That's.
Enchantress was against the Spectre, I guess.
Oh, right there.
There's no way that 4 people solo not super celebrating in the jungle. There's 4 people watching me hammering 3 waves in a row. And I'm like, guys, like, you wanna, like, this is not working out for you.
这个气氛当然是有点凝重，当然在。
哎呀，这个先讲是后选五项，后选如果还会员他可能会变，他可能是把东西搬了开一场有的走，然后我要先选呢，就是我自己拿右鬼或者右的。
我们上次选1选右鬼是不是看牌打的？
搬拍拍了。
跟他们就玩右鬼吧，你沉默右鬼没了就是可以赢的。我们和 F 在后面出吧，对吧？没问题啊。
That's the way. I like it.
Really see the attitude. They're trying to look more cocky. Like, oh, sorry, we got this. These are just relaxed and just chill. We're just here to play a game of Dota. Win or lose doesn't matter.
Yeah, as underdogs, like
Yeah. Exactly. When you expect it to win, the pressure is way different.
Yeah. You can feel the tense atmosphere.
Was it meant to be Chinese? It's always been a panel of a Chinese team win in the Europe. Was it meant to be a Chinese team that won to win this year? Oh, that's
Yeah.
actually the year.
Against Team Spirit.
This match. Who won previously before this one?
Beachy? No. Before that TI. Can't remember.
They're gonna fight till the end. They're not gonna give us anything. They don't give a shit. These guys are fucking warriors. They're strong, we're also strong. We don't give them shit today.
Famous pre-speech talks.
I think it takes a lot of burden off your players.
Yeah, much more systematic both in the draft and in the game.
I think if LGD can somehow try to take away that condition of if it goes late they lose, I think that it changes the way OG has to play the game.
我们知道这阵容搭配合理就行了。对。之前打这个队中单是真的蛮好比赛。
打这个队打起来还不能停。
See, they have a coach to draft for them. I think that's pretty unfair. Like, because although every team can do it, but like they have a specialized coach that gets paid full-time wage to analyze.
No other teams had that? It was just...
mostly Chinese teams.
yeah, Chinese teams always have it.
Yeah.
Well, Seb was their coach, right? So I guess... But he filled in that they have another coach as well.
Yeah.
I don't see best then fuck him.
他们选狗就把那些狗的跑了嘛。
啊，到母节目啊。
FY are shaken, but I think OGB are 6-0 with FY playing that hero, and so they're very comfortable.
I actually think we should pick a big fair look at him. Yeah, I'm good against all the 3 heroes and...
Because you guys are immortal, so you guys follow all the meta.
Yeah.
I think seeing Thompson play Crossworks Invoker with the Spirit Vessel was probably my first time seeing that on TI.
Yeah. He was the one that made
He popularized it.
I don't know if it's
Before
pioneered,
that,
he-
it was all exhort.
Yeah.
Exhort, all exhort.
Yeah, the Spirit Verse. After that, literally everyone.
Yes, it's been Crossworks ever since. Yeah.
For me, it's such a good pick. I'm concerned about the lanes.
How different Thompson looks, man. Looks.
Yeah. After he won TI, he started bulking up with like Chadson.
Oh, Chadson.
然后卡尺都出去了。
Can't imagine your first LAN tournament is at a TI8.
And then you win.
And then you win back to back.
OK，今天一起可以好了。傻逼兄弟吗？打住，玩的。
Thompson is running, but the Rainbows all the way, taking down the Invoker. Chalice now dominating.
So Thompson, from memory, loses mid.
He got smashed like.
lot.
I feel like they focused a lot on him,
Yeah.
and that allowed the others to get better. Like,
Yeah.
I just remember Thompson getting freaking demolished.
As you're saying,
Oh God, not again. He's got touches there. Prepared.
what's the tornado though? Totally wrong direction, and now the combo
Yeah, I remember this game. He got smashed mid.
Flopson, good old Flopson.
Thompson's like his comeback mechanics not as good as someone like Anna. Like once he loses mid,
Like he didn't seem like he was not a winning factor at all. Like in the game.
As Sonos continues this game, 7-1-6, growing this lead, 13k advantage.
好的，这个框，我水他，来了。
Thompson, really with the goal. But the X against Saunders with the Kuka play. And the melee rats are taking both the mid lane and the bot lane as well as the range racks down bottom. PSG LGD now 25,000 ahead.
On? Yep. Looks like it. Yep. Let's go next over. Alright, let's go next first.
one strategy people do is like they call it early so it doesn't demoralize your team. One like because if you start losing and you start getting crush, your mentality takes a hit the longer the game goes. So just stop loss with the cut losses with the mental damage and just go next game.
Oh, alright.
Who's Batman? Who's Batman?
What? What do you mean? I was fine, like, some shit just went wrong in the lanes also, like on the side lanes too. Like they kinda managed to get out of 3 lanes like pretty good, so the game is hard.
Game will start.
I haven't seen trial lane in ages. Yeah. I'm glad. I was as an offlane player versing a trial lane, man. It's fun to neck myself every game.
Trying is risky. Like you need to get so much out of that lane.
Yeah,
if you
like-
don't, it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, the sap oil carries the XP.
知道了，不给他们这个。
下的呀。
是的，好。
I like the insights of.
It's really random these
Yeah.
days.
It's like very trivial. Some of them.
Yeah, it's like how did they even find this out?
Didn't this one went to 5 games, right? From memory.
From memory.
I think it did.
It did, yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, because I remember it being pretty epic.
It was super epic.
Who's the bald guy again? He used to be from eHome.
Yeah. What is his name?
He was part of eHome when they were at their peak. Did eHome win a TI or did they come second? I think they came second.
No, they haven't. I don't think they won.
They banned the spec.
So they banned the spec, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if they keep banning. I don't remember this, but I reckon that was just like not banned in the last few games and get smashed by spec again.
Oh, what the fuck? In Sheffield? Yeah.
Dude, like, I actually don't know what to pick.
They don't know what to pick. This they didn't see come. Like they're really confused.
开启我的死亡凝视状态。
上半日一看没死亡凝视吧，是吧？
我们捋了一下。
Why did they show that about
So we did it.
Get fucked. When the shit.
狗逼东西，直接拿着本小本子在那边看，操你妈！
We banned Lash and Storm.
I think so.
Yes, and we fucked up because we have 2 picks against Inino. Exactly.
又来了。
哎，直接举了个笔，个手势。
If they plan to be very safe lane, I pick Nix now, and it's fucking GG.
耶，直接比了个这个手势，那他开始嘻哈哈了，妈了个逼，他们大家笑得好开心。学什么？谁呀？是吧？先出4吧，动物啊。
It's crazy how drafting is like another game in itself, man. Like the mind games.
If this hero's playing forward, he's less worried about.
Very like chess, isn't it? It's like
It is.
You create an opening, let your opponent think that it's an opening. They attack that opening by picking certain heroes.
They pick
And then
into
you pick something that counters that. Say, look, you know,
A
trap.
lot of work with all these
Did you enjoy
heroes.
drafting?
You might not even need the egg.
I was never
It's too
drafting myself.
complicated.
How much damage this hero does.
Sami. Logs out onto Seb. Will not die for it. Knows that Jerax has Light Strike Array back off cooldown. And mid lane, of course, with the way that we saw this start, continuing to go strongly in Thompson's favour. He's getting revenge for game 2 with Somnus having that sizable lead. This time it's Thompson that's in charge.
Let's see if Thompson wins mid this time.
去中吧。我们然后再动旁边野。这个什么网怪去中了，干你！
Oh, that was the Alchemist meta, was it?
26 games.
I don't remember. I hate Alchemist metas, man. It feels unstoppable. Like,
Can't stop it. And no matter how many times you kill him,
yeah.
he comes out with a
So fast.
13-minute rating.
Gets the kill at the same time, no tail.
He only has a few counters as well, so like if you don't get it right.
The eggs actually come out from FY as they're beating into it. Can they kill him? Oh, but they can't. FY gets the supernova successfully up. He's playing around with the 3 of them here. Jarrett tries for the TP out. Oh, but he ticks down in base. FY gets the kill on Jarrett.
I love this animation.
I love this
animation too. It's so sick.
What？哎，这选的什么臭逼啊？跑不掉！
So determined still into Chalice, but Chalice sees the G. Thompson looks to the high ground. Goes to the TP to Sunray. Somnus.
Getting pwned.
Finds the kill.
I think this has been one of the best Phoenix performances I've seen. Just wreaking havoc all across the map. 上高了吧，我 A 到的。
Actually, I can threaten now. Or you want to do something about it? Oh shit. You're gonna go higher now. You're gonna go higher. Phoenix here, very steady. Phoenix.
They're actually starting to
We can now.
feel fear,
Yeah.
despair.
They lose another mid lane. FY.
They're getting destroyed, really.
With the Sunray. Thompson's down for
Yeah, that's the Alchemist.
Oh man. If you're losing that early against an ALC, it's a long road ahead. Come back.
And again, the supernova by the make. They are going to try and
He doesn't even care.
and they kill it off. Get it done. They get it off.
Like the way, like the fact that he knew that he's not going to get killed.
That's just taunting their face, man.
That's right. It was PSG.
2-1.
GD was 2-1.
Now it's one more game. And I think they were really close to winning.
They were.
Really close. The thing with Chinese teams, they play the safe path. They don't go for the high risk, high reward play versus the European Western teams. They go for that unorthodox, all in play.
I remember this day as well. Didn't they start the game, the grand finals, and then it took like 7 hours or something because there was 5 games.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like
They
it took a whole day.
semi-finals before as well, so
Yeah.
another series would have played before this. Yeah. Yeah, EG, LGD versus EG, they would have played before this.
Boys, first game from best of 3. Back against the wall. We knew we were gonna get tested. We are getting tested. Yes. This is a rough situation to be in, of course, but we're gonna overcome it together. You know, it's been too easy so far.
Like every game.
You don't get it like this. We saw that coming. We were ready for hard games. We're ready for hard series. Welcome. This is a hard series. We know we're one game away. It doesn't matter. We're gonna go in, have fun, win the next one, and win the one after. That's what's gonna happen. We're getting tested. Embrace it.
Yes. Know what they want to do. Know what we have to do is do what we want to do.
Yes.
That's it.
落下结束，上去了，接着来一个吧。
过了。
外面便宜。
你妈逼，你说这种话。
Don't jinx us.
哎，我去。
还有一些改善。
I'll be sitting there screaming this year.
I'm jealous, man. You gonna write a sign when you roll?
I'll skip that part.
Are driven, and nothing's stopping them on their way to become a champion here at TI.
Oh, Spec still banned.
Still banned.
Surprised.
I mean, they want to make it even, I guess. You know, they want to get behind. They think it's.
I actually don't understand.
Think it's game. Try to go with? Okay.
Oh, the Anna IO. So IO is a hero, not. He was always placed as support, but seeing this picked as a carry, man.
That was the year after, right?
Oh, the year after was the carry.
Oh, the year
That year was the Garo, when Garo was super OP. You just keep the Garo alive with the IO and just flash farm.
Anyone with IO.
I have this thing where every time I watch a replay like this, I always think there's a chance the ending could be different. Do you guys do that? So I watch it, I'm like, wait, hang on, this looks really close. LGD's gonna win this. Even though I was thinking,
We just want the Chinese to win, man.
yeah.
No, I completely forgot LGD was 2-1 up.
Yeah, I actually thought it was like 2-2.
Yeah.
You know, Thompson put him on one of his signature heroes, put him on one of his best heroes.
It's great to see that they have the confidence to win that early game to come back.
他在想边好吗？我觉得不搞不好。已经选出来了。啊。
How cocky is that?
It's so cocky, the Chinese fan.
I think
Well, the 2-1 up, so not
He's very
surprised.
strong against Morph. Like Centaur, he has nothing against Centaur stun. It's like Axe, you know.
感觉不是很好打。一般Centaur。
It's crazy how they think the same.
Yeah.
And straight away just ban. It's amazing.
He just cut waves against Ench, and then Axe against.
Oh, this is the
This is the axe call.
This is the axe call.
Man,
Destroyed the spirit.
the famous axe call coming up. Still get goosebumps when I see that scene.
You gotta see, man.
That was equivalent to the S4 coil, right? That call. It was-
Yeah. Actually, you're right. It was.
It was on the same
But
level.
that coil won them in this
Yeah.
game. Won them that match. That one thing.
Is this the TI winning game, boys? We're seeing again OG trying something a little different. There's the Axe, another hero that people just aren't.
But the thing is ballsy, like the axe is not picked at all, like, and then just randomly just pick it out of nowhere. Like it's pretty. It takes guts to do that. It's not part of their regular hero pool.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna cut the it right away.
I think maybe hunger.
No.
No, you can't. I think you can't.
I think it's pretty less than it is. Believe me.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, it even says it. Accidentally picked.
82 and 4, less than 50%.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tusker's a really good counter to Axe. He calls Tuskers in, snowballs, saves everyone.
Yeah. This is the third game he's picked Invoker.
He's strong, man. I'll destroy
Every grand final game.
I don't know if Thompson can play in this lane. They're just gonna go kill him once more instantly as soon as he shows back up. Right away.
Look at them, they just walk up to him. And the thing is, Thompson doesn't even cancel. Like, I think it's very cocky for him to not cancel TP. In 90% games WTG, like that's it. The mid lane, try to TP. He has to walk back to lane.
Yeah, that's a sad life.
Oh man. A lot of weight's going to be on Seb. He's had this bottom.
I know this game, they specifically focused Thompson so much they didn't. They just left like Axe alone.
Dagger on some of the Ring of Hell.
要封眼王吧，我一封他大眼。啊，进来的符啊，没事吧？海明，来下把这个符号插吧。我们俩这边，他现在宝宝。那我接秀接贴了，小心点啊你们。
The TPs are heading down, so I'm gonna see if we can find the rupture. Seb, oh, he goes to farm. That's gonna give time for Somnus to close the gap. He's still pretty beefy, but he's beefing up.
I know, he's turned it around.
Is that one when
It's on strike, he gets him. Oh, I remember that specifically.
Chase down, do they have the damage to burst him? The Culling Blade just enough to bring him down, so he gets bursted by the sword. Now Somnus is back in the big shot. The kill was Seb. Jumps in, has the call. Have they got the damage? Yes,
Anyone try here?
They're fighting the bottom room. Can we fight it though?
Yeah. You have some strike?
I have not strike.
that's the main play. They get the call. Onto the two of them. Seb jumps in. The sun strikes down. The sun as well. The micro play. They've got the lock.
In this fucker.
They're at a 74% win probability now.
I'll take your bottom. Go set. I'll take your bottom set. I want the dog. I want to take your bottom though. We run behind them.
The win prob's actually really accurate. I don't know how they do it. If
Crazy.
you ever sports better, look at the win prob. Make it best. That's such a sick combo, man.
Axe and Sunstrike.
Yeah, you don't even need creeps to activate your spin.
OG running around his 3 or 4 heroes, while Thompson, he's completely recovered.
Oh, look at mid. Big deal.
And he wants to keep going. Call up the run.
I fucked up.
哎，我疯了，我马上我可以打这波，哎，慢点，上，
FY, uppercut on Thompson, Jack.
Getting that blink kill, they probably won in the game. If he went Vanguard, went greedy.
Gets the triple kill. Maybe even more. Dana now all alone. He's gonna have
This is a Bloodseeker mid, is it? Yeah.
Is it there in time? It's not. Doppelganger's back up. He can jump out. Looks towards Chalice. Spirit lines. Finishes Chalice off. Dana's still
Oh my God.
Can Somnus kill it? The Doppelganger's there. And they're trying to back to rush himself away with Somnus. It was a chase to just use the lane. Also Somnus. Why? With the shots.
我们就别打符啊，打一把后来线，我们不背后2个随便打好了，背后的话就海明的就。
What a comeback there from LGD.
Smoke on smoke action. Here's LGD. Wrap around.
This game's actually on the FY's back. Like, he just needs to save act.
Exactly, yeah.
And
We'll
then
get
win the
access
game.
to it. Yeah.
Bush got that ward down in time, and that's going to set up for Sam to find the jump.
Oh, classic. See that save, man.
Keeps his team alive for now. They're rolling to Sam.
I'm dying here. Do anything? I don't know if I can help you. I don't know about pretty shit to go.
Oh, wow, really?
Wow, I didn't know that. That's cool.
That is so sick.
Wow. You might get something like that.
Yeah, production value.
Snowball play looked like the perfect initiation, right? But FY's it's like, oh.
Alright, shit happens. Ready? I'm ready. Yeah, so it's on the other side. No problem.
我是装纯，他不太污了吧？
See mid. Can they get the jump? And that's going to show himself.
上呀，海明。
And again, focus Thompson trying to go into the side with the combo, but the snowball again from FY.
Time. Bloodseeker dead.
Bye.
Bye, Bloodseeker. Can you chill? They're using everything. Get the fuck out. I can't get out. I can't.
Look at the jump again. Does manage to get up to the high ground, but Somnus, he's there, ready to claim the kill.
Those two are dead without buyback. They're dead for 80 seconds.
Pretty much back to a 50-50. PSG LGD's one game needed to secure the championship title. And they are ahead here in game 4.
Open into the base and clean out this mid lane of Rax.
Hey, they're gonna keep going here.
Man, 2 Raxes down
How do you lose,
for
man?
them to win.
How do you not win this?
See, this is why I start thinking maybe this video is going to be different. Like, LGD's going to win.
Well, you watch it, you know, even someone that doesn't play it will think they win, man.
See, they even were like conservative enough to go Roshan. Like,
Well, this is where I think they made the error. I think they should have kept pushing and just gone. They had no buybacks at the time, I'm pretty sure. And this, by not pushing, they just allowed them to crawl back in. That's why they're trying to like to play the safe path.
How did they lose? They even killed Seb now.
Yeah, how? Man, how?
You can't lose from here. Maybe this video is going to show what really happened.
Oh, remember Arnold's?
He sold the item, yeah?
Yeah.
That was clutch.
But it's not this one. Not yet.
So they killed them off and that allowed them
to get map control back.
They have to make so much happen here. They have to push out all their lanes. You see No Tails already running to just. He doesn't care. He's gonna throw his life for this, so he needs to just keep these creeps.
This is a very smart move.
He doesn't care if he
because
dies.
you pull the creeps away and just delays the creeps hitting your base more. Just creates more annoyance.
They're taking the high ground. That's a really big problem. PL25s.
Yeah, this is the last fight. The last fight they're there. Do or die.
What was PL's 25 again? When he was 25?
He get the
talent.
Which
is that the doppelganger? Like
doppelganger cooldown. So you get
yeah.
5.
He constantly keep using that spell.
Oh yeah,
it's hard
that's
to kill
right.
him.
It's got him. Thompson drops the combo down upon him. The sun comes out though. Oh, the counterplay Jackson there with the heel to Tanner. The bash is coming through with the main ball moving out from Seb. He's trying to get the ball. The bash is kind of
Oh, is this the call?
This is coming. It's coming.
This is it, right? Look at its production value.
I like how they showed the Lincolns as well, getting popped off, just casually in the back now.
Because I think that's actually made using the in-game engine. That's why
Actually, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's not the call they're looking for.
They've taken a full second set. 15 painful seconds for LTD. It's getting harder. Another tier 3 falls.
I think they just came back, man, just from that one. Got taken 2 racks already.
Look what they're trying to do. You're losing $11 million.
There's Thompson, but Thompson, he's already good with the play. Trying to do into EMP, Cox having got the hex, but there won't be any further jumping.
That's the most frustrating thing to do.
Can't stop that at all.
Look at the spare.
From 2 racks down, and then now they've got makers.
They have Megas in base, they need to back off. Here's my time.
Opened up onto him, Army. Trying to get on top of Anna. The BKB probably chance to get the ult out. No time to go up straight away. Fight with the shuttle. Red Tails there for 100. They're fighting with the struggle there. They're going to mash out Sonos. We'll be able to find the IO. They get Thompson there.
Oh, this is
Sam. Oh, that's so good.
Oh,
Still gives me goosebumps.
we don't actually see the play.
Anna, can you tell if they rush you? Because I think you get fucked. And I have to reload you out, right? Anna? Sorry? Say if you get rushed because then I want to reload you out. Yeah, sure. That's the only thing I care about.
I don't even know what the fuck's going on. I haven't seen anything. So what if I just yell there?
I think so. He's going to back, then again, fuck off. When we're all up and they're all up, just take a slow fight Megas. Just a slow
The hell?
fight.
His name says Bit Finesse.
Yeah, what the heck? That's it.
Oh, then
The Ponzi.
yeah.
Are they actually sponsored or you just did it for lols? Because it's trolling.
Must have been from a replay or something that they got that footage.
Yeah, I reckon they shouldn't have won this game, man. LGD, they had every chance to
Just end it.
just end it. They backed off in that initial push and they could have just ended it there, possibly.
No smack kings. See, this is the momentum. Like the next game is so hard for LGD.
Remember LGD, the next games like they almost won as well. The next one, anyway.
They were winning heavily at the start.
Always win at the start,
I
man.
remember it was like a Roche fight or something.
And they can't close out the game because OG either split pushes or they have really good high ground heroes.
那别这么选啊！趁你妈逼这么选，不是喝汤吗？有必要这么选吗？啊！打我头晕脑胀，我操！
It's why it's so funny.
A lot of pressure on them, man.
Yeah. Got a headache from fucking this draft.
Take a moment, enjoy.
We have 15 minutes, by the way.
Take a moment and enjoy. Yes. 15?
Yeah.
Another game.
Enjoy, yes. Enjoy. Because
This is
game
a
5.
fucking game and we're fucking important.
This is the game we like to enjoy. Game 5, grand finals of TI. This is like everything is gonna come together next game. Everything, and it's gonna be beautiful.
忽然想如果你们那个盾牌，我们整出有人不在。
Yeah, and then the coach just blaming team members. It's so opposite.
Yeah.
One's like encouraging, this one's like just blaming.
I want to play. I want to play. Play Dota. Yes.
They didn't play many games. Some of us got like 10k games.
Oh, really?
Absolute dog shit.
We're doing this for everything.
Me.
Today is our day. Okay, I can tell you their strat. Their strat is if we don't like hardcore counter pick him in and like put 20 denies on his
Despair.
face in 4 minutes,
Yeah.
fucking get destroyed.
Not
like
all
in
there.
10 minutes, you know, we just can't play. This is their strat. You know? But fuck it, this is not gonna work. First of all, we can play around it in the draft. And second of all, whatever they think is fucking bullshit. You know? And this game proved it.
I think they also dramatize a lot, like the camera angles. When they're filming LGD, they shoot it from the top down to make it look like they're in more despair than they are.
Oh, true.
Because they think this is their only way they can win. This is my take.
See the angles, that's a despair angle.
They're not gonna get it.
They were confident. He looked before. Thompson.
I hit 15,000 hours of Dota during this fight.
And what a way to hit it.
15,000 hours, whatever they have, I have more than them. It's fucking go time.
I think I've racked like 17k hours. Like with my 2 accounts combined.
反正好久也喝不了。
One last ride, Johan.
One last ride.
Go get him!
Oh, that's such a sick line. One last ride.
Alright. Final time.
Yes. They are fucking scared.
I think Hotel has ADHD. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for the
Yeah,
last
kids at
game of TI8. One last draft, one last game, and then we will have a new champion, a new team walking up to the Aegis to lift it up here in Vancouver.
No matter what happens, I know we're all really proud of what we did, and we should be, rightly so. We earned the game 5, which is what we came for. So let's fucking enjoy it. We're doing this together. Lose together, win together, slay together, slay together, slay together. Huh? I would just do it. Huh? Let's do it, guys. Together.
Together.
Oh, yeah!
我刚刚以为合的。
Oh, they kept back the van. Very impressive.
Yeah. They remembered, man.
Last TI against Magnus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we can beat it, don't worry.
Oh, congrats.
啊，赢我了！啊，应该是3-0。
7-0
That's so sick, the ES animation there.
If stats don't lie, the game is over here because of that Earthshaker, of course, played an integral part.
You know that 3D stuff, they don't see it in live, right? This is added on.
Oh, they don't see that. Oh, I see.
They see like there's
It's on the screen, right?
There's on the screen, on the big screen, but they don't see it like the hologram. I'll confirm this year, don't worry.
Yeah. Record your phone.
Jesus, Magnus went from 16% to next year had like to 80%.
Yeah. Oh, that's insane. It's called that ag shot, yeah, the horn toss.
Yes. You think I'm so good? Depends what you want to fuck them with.
Slark? Yeah.
Go Inver is fucking member. I just a fucking member.
Wait, was that someone drafting for OG as well? That was someone drafting for OG.
They have a coach as well.
Yeah.
Conquer is my name.
Alright, what do we want against Conquer?
From memory, isn't Ember's like one of Anna's comfort heroes?
Yeah.
They definitely. Anna's a beast on
Which
Ember.
one? I mean, what are you feeling the most?
I don't know. No matter what it is, we're gonna destroy them with it.
I just want to go home. You can tell from his facial expressions
I'm in hustle.
I'm into DP boys.
Don't ask him any questions.
We're ready, guys. Yeah? We're ready for a long time.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, game 5 of the
So Zeus versus Conquer mid, that's a really bad matchup for Zeus, isn't it? Really bad.
Yeah, well, Zeus can't really do anything against Conquer.
right here.
LGD, there's so
Conquer's
many
just too tanky.
fissured, echoed, especially global silence.
Somnus Conquer is really strong as well. That seems like one of his top heroes.
Thompson steps up a bit far in the mid lane. FY as well.
Shaker.
There's boots on that shaker.
Have the catch here with the Bishop.
So he just gets X'd and there's nothing to do.
Thompson winning 98 what?
要买3个眼啊，你可以尽量堵在地方。
上。
FY's, but he's getting close to arcing boots already on the shaker. As Jarex in some trouble here.
I'm lifting, what the fuck?
FY one more slam with the tote.
FY Rubik as well.
罗马在后面。
He's like the best Rubik player.
Now
Seb is in a lot of trouble here too.
He is, they're coming looking for
Looking waiting. No, it's FY ES.
ready for him. Waiting.
FY, yes.
FY making those moves all over the place.
This is a
He was at that TI, he was the best roamer in the world. Like
This has to be one of the fastest blinks I've ever seen.
ESG LGD is setting up for another kill here as they
12-minute blink.
Zeus.
Top lane as well, challenge. Runs down.
How do you come back from this? How do you lose this? Tell me.
Coming up with FY over there. They need more time on OG. This is go time for LGD.
Wouldn't be OG if they're not losing at the start, man.
89%.
It's alright, dude. Global, we have Nick RP still. There's another fight to be taken.
In this game, OG's late game's not that great either. Right?
Yeah, it's
Compared
not.
to like.
We have a better late timing. We do because we're better. We do? Yes. We're gonna fuck them, dude. Don't worry about it. We're not on timer this game. This is Zeus. Zeus late game. Ember late game. Magnus late game. Remember.
The Zeus late game is pretty strong as well. 25 Zeus.
Yeah, back then.
Yes, of course. We got Blink RP, we got Maelstrom. I think we should run at them. Wherever we see them. Fuck him up, boys.
找火把打回来，那火把给他，我去打。
哎，下路，下路怎么说？TP 有变身的，我来了。
我在后面来，我在后面来。
Looking for the turret, like TP's coming in, can he kill him in time? Army quick with the turn and the sunder. He's back up to full as now Anna rooted down, but the Renovator doesn't get the slider fist off. They do have the control onto Army. Can they kill him in time? Army will fall, but so will Anna surely. He's got the flame guard, giving him some resistance, but he'll still go down. Thompson cruising himself up into the air. They've found 2 so far, but Thompson's brought back into the boat from Summers.
Oh, I know now why TB wasn't as strong. Like Zeus was a direct counter for TB back then.
Look,
TB's so bad against Zeus.
TB's bad against burst damage in general.
It's kind of hard meeting on first. This was good, guys. We got like these kills are very, very valuable for us. Yeah. Still RP.
I do think that's what OG needs to be doing though. They need to be trying to take these fights, even if they're.
Dr. Zeus, Anna, Ember.
Johan Profit, anybody?
Keep it up, keep it up.
Yes, focus.
我演这里直接被反，感觉是这里的演。开播，赵博文打断啊！走走，冲锋队打。
Like, let's collapse somewhere.
Let's look at bottom. We need to push bottom in. They should be smoking bottom soon, Anna.
I wanna go on them.
I'm coming with sentries if you want to go on them. Yeah, you can't get out of Sprout.
Let's go. Just, you can go in, Anna. I'm there with RP behind. Now is our time.
好多人在下，好多人在下。他们宙斯也不在的，了不起拿下，我们就抓火把，不管其他人。什么意思啊？啥都杀了。
Oh, look at Anna. This is where Anna is so close to dying, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Look at Anna. If you die here, it's over. Oh man. Because he's the getaway. It actually went down to 1 HP.
Focus up, guys. Focus up. We're not giving them anything. We're fucking them.
Yes. 感觉我们要留7P 了呀！妈了个逼的，偷了个船，我操！他们你妈就看见我们一边漏人，然后就打另一边，然后你妈逼我们都没7P 有他。下面要互换bomb命呗。留下我们控阵来不？有宙斯，我不知道。打过来吗？妈逼！
They are looking at Roche probably.
They're swearing a lot in Chinese.
Yeah.
Crazy swearing.
I heard your mum a few times.
Yeah. Your mum's a few parts of your mum was mentioned.
They're really low.
I'm gonna bait it here.
I have Fisher. Look at me. Pay to win, boys. Pay to win.
Well, OG may be looking to fight. There is no remnant out on the Ember Spear.
Oh, Xnovus is giving his life by baiting.
Forcing Roshan loses.
This was the
80% time.
this fight was it.
It was all the buybacks as well, right?
Yes. Guys, we don't lose. We don't care. We play.
They're going to head into the pit, OG. They're confident, ready with the counter play.
Look at the jaws dropping.
Buyback.
Yeah, it was that play, right?
It was this
that
fight,
changed.
yeah. And they OG just dominated after from here on out. They could see it crumbling. Look at the face. It's okay. It's okay. They committed buyback.
I want to run at them.
Sip, I have work to fight.
Yeah, nice. Let's rush at them.
没来了，也在这儿。偷龙板，偷龙板。
Look at our boy. He's baiting.
I have a Fisher.
They fucking lose this fight.
Fisher stolen.
They do, they've got the setup onto our play. He comes out of the run of the slide.
Nice.
TI8 True Sight.
Can we catch?
Push mid.
Can we catch?
我被留了。
Look at the jump, look at the user into Xnova Anna. Able to walk in, close the gap, onto the sun.
往这打，做到什么？可以啊。
Straight in with the lasso, the tower will fall, but they'll drag back the Ember Spirit into the top. But on the side, they find Arme. OG take 3 and up into the base. 20 this tower going down, no fight out on the side. No
Get back.
Oh my god. From 87% win rate
I
to
know, it's crazy.
losing 2 racks.
站不起啊，得出去啊。
有点难杀他们人。妈逼，
马有木嘞。
Yeah, wait. We see them. Can we chase them? Yes. He's in the Nimbus. Go.
He's coming forward.
Jarrett, the Solar Fisher onto 2. Arme is sprouted.
Look at this guy. Keep pushing.
You can't get out of this.
Something to get out of the car.
They know what they see in the despair.
Hit it.
Going up, I lost the tier 4s now being taken by OG.
This would have been a sad moment for you, man, back then.
Yeah, I actually put a lot of money on these games.
I remember screaming when the whole house was. I was with Keen and we were just screaming in the house. OG.
Look at his face.
Oh,
This is X-Nova, right?
yeah.
It's so cute.
It doesn't matter. It does really doesn't matter. We have others. In the game.
He's like, we got this?
Yeah.
We finally recorded?
Yeah.
That was such joy for them,
Yeah.
watching them win this.
Because it was literally the fairy tale, like,
Yeah.
journey.
Especially that whole drama with AG.
Yeah.
They came into this with like nothing, only a couple players, and had to play qualifiers to enter as well.
Mm.
Look how sad they are.
I feel like my headache just got worse. $3K.
Wow, that bumped up to what?
2 mil? First price is like 11 or 12 mil or something? Yeah.
It was like 3 mil USD, around 3 to 4 mil
Per person?
Yeah.
I don't know, Thompson's back this year. Are they in the TI? Did they win? T1?
They played the last chance qualifiers.
I don't think they won
I
that.
don't think they made it.
Oh, that's the year that was broken off.
Oh yeah, there was East West there that broke the tradition there, yeah. And they haven't. Yeah, the East haven't won it since. I think.
Yeah, I think the entire underdog story, like everyone was rooting for OG.
They still had a lot of fans at LGD. Like you'd hear them chant, "Go
Yeah.
OG." But yeah, obviously the Western audience would have gone for OG.
They're trying to reshuffle after every TI is crazy, man.
Yeah. Because they see it like a sports team.
Yeah,
right?
it's like a AFL, like
Yeah.
a drafting.
Yeah.
Maybe the uncrowned king still hasn't won yet.
Oh, it's QQQ, yeah.
Yeah, from eHome.
Take your revenge next year.
Finally got to play the finals, Anna. And we did it. We fucking did it, man. We are gonna be right here. We're gonna be here, Anna.
Starting to get emotional now.
Yeah.
It's kicking in.
Just hit him.
strongly believe that if I woke up in the morning and I had to play the TI final, I would play the best Dota of my life. That's all that would matter to me. If I played my very best, nothing else would matter.
No Charles' story up until this point is quite like traumatic for him as well.
Yeah,
getting betrayed.
Dude, it's an anime betrayal story. Oh man, that is intense. Yeah, definitely the best TI. Still, I reckon.
Yeah,
best final so far.
Like that story can't repeat itself. Like there's no way from lower bracket.
No.
And and then not having a team as well. And then
I know Thompson was like really last minute and really unknown, right?
Thompson, it was just from
it was just a high ranked pub player.
Yeah.
For pubs to transition into pro, it's really hard because your pub mindset is like 1v5.
Yeah.
Then Anna stopped playing for a bit, and then he just purposely came.
You want to finish school or something?
Yeah.
Once I finish high school, I gotta finish school just in case everything doesn't work out.
That was good.
Yeah, man. This year, I think the teams are pretty evenly matched this year as well.
Yeah.
But in the last 3-4 TIs, no favourite has ever won TI.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this year, Team Spirit's a favourite, and LGD's favourite as well, I think.
That's gonna be good this year.
Yeah. But there's all these weird small teams that's just rising up.
Came out of nowhere.
What these teams do is they find like the highest MMR players, and then they form a team. And because their play styles, they're such high MMR, they're really versatile, and it's very hard for other teams figuring it out because they just formed a team and they're starting to crush.
Probably all younger players as well.
And now they're crushing because the other teams don't know what to draft. They're really unexpected. Like randomly, like axe comes up, they don't know whether to shut his farm down early or and then just gets randomly crushed.
That's a Chinese man. Like if you're do something out of their normality, it's like it's not
they thought it was a mean pick. Tree was a mean pick, but it's being picked in every like half the Europe games. You know what I mean? Like, but they're just not used to it.
Nice.
Definitely. Really wish you guys can come.
Just give me a call, yeah.
I'll call you in the final moment. I'll video call, I'll FaceTime you when I'm being interviewed by Action Slacks. My friends got interviewed by Action Slacks on one of them.
Oh really?
David and Isaac.
Wow.
Yeah, they're on TV.
Thanks for watching the video with us. Like, comment and subscribe. Let us know which TI True Sight you would like us to watch next. Bye.